temptation to get sucked into that evil. It is a great weapon against impurity. Every priest will tell you that impurity is causing the destruction of so many lives, the tearing down of so many marriages, the wounding of so many souls. Let me back up just a bit. When I was first ordained a priest, the pornography wasn't that available on the internet. You just didn't see it that often. I mean, it was there, but usually you had to have a kind of a tech-savvy guy or some guy that was kind of into that to pay much attention. Most guys that would confess it had to go down to the store and buy it. And yes, it's primarily a problem with men more so than women, although that's starting to change too, by the way. There's a shift that's starting to occur. So you rarely hear it. You know, it's usually some guy who was shameless and would go down and get it, right? But now that pornography is so easy, you can just sit on your computer and click, it's right there. It's off the charts. And so what's happening is that I'm seeing is it's destroying marriages, because pornography is infidelity in the heart. And a woman knows that. As soon as she finds out her husband's been unfaithful, or vice versa, in relationship to that spec, it destroys their trust. It destroys how they view him. It lowers their estimation of him. It's going to make it extremely hard for her to be submissive to you. And so it's causing tremendous damage. It's wounding so many different souls. Now, a wound is something that we receive. It hurts, it's painful, but it also makes us weak. And every time a person sins, they weaken themselves. And so this is one of the reasons people come to me and say, you know, Father, I keep asking our Lord to give me chastity. And I'm going to confession regularly. I'm trying to do everything I can, but I keep getting temptations. Exactly. Because the way you grow strong is by saying no to it. And you have to keep doing that. And then by that, you get the habit of saying no, and then you have chastity. That's just part of it. But what happens is that it wounds people. Sins against chastity and purity are particularly weakening to people. And you see this especially with women who end up falling into impurities when they're younger, and then they get older and they're just devastated from what it's done to their lives and what it's done. So very often it takes a long healing process to overcome that. It also renders people, the impurity renders people not just weak, but struggling and in pain and unhappy. I know of no woman or man who has said the rosary every day from the time of adolescence that has not been able to maintain purity. You've got to get your children saying it every day.